So on the map, it shows this dog down here as on the map as either an ephemeral creek or a spring, and then I'm going to get over to that way a bit, down there in the rocky bits, and get to the big monolith there, Bruss. But I gotta watch out. I don't know if you can see it. That is a fucking stinging tree, and I don't want to rub up against it, so be really careful in here. It's gonna be mad. Okay, so this, right where I am, this is from what I can remember from the sign at the top, which gives you just a little, like rundown tutorial of what this place is. This is a subtropical rainforest in the middle of a dry area, and there's all these exposed sandstone cliffs around here, and it was some sort of torrential crazy downpour millions of years ago, and it carved out a section in the sandstone of this small, I guess you'd call it, a mountain, and for whatever reason it stayed a subtropical rainforest in here. And what's happened is, as a result of it being a subtropical rainforest, for some reason the stinging tree, which is usually found in far north Queensland, I'm pretty sure it's mostly found up there in Queensland, is here, and we're on the coast near Yamba, basically. So that's crazy. How cool is that? All the way down here, there's just this pocket. It's just a little rainforest pocket, and I'm having a little explore here, and it's not even far from my house. I can just walk to it. It's epic, man. And look at this. I know there's a bunch of, look at this. We've got coffee out here. It's coffee. Little coffee trees growing. So I'm guessing someone once upon a time, or the birds dropped the beans here, and now there's a little plantation of coffee. It's fucking cool. Anyway, I'm gonna keep having a little cruise and explore, and I'm gonna try and find this creek, and I don't know if it's an ephemeral creek or what the story is with it, but we are seeing more abundant plant species down here, which I guess is a pretty good indicator. A lot of wild ginger here, there's coffee, there's just, there's all sorts of stuff, man. And also this like outcroppy sandstone stuff. It's really cool. So I keep having a bit of a rip into here and see if I can find anything else cool. Anyway, all right, let's check it. This is the sort of shit that gets me off. It's fucking cool as, man. So I'm out here trekking around in the rainforest, and then randomly, out of nowhere, there's a bloody passion fruit tree. Look at that. It's passion fruits. Whole vine of them. And no, they're not native. They're introduced, but it's so interesting, hey? Like, you're cruising along and you just find all the stuff that the birds crap out. Passion fruit, coffee trees. Cool, man. They're not really ripe right now. It's a little bit small. Might be maybe a couple on there that are potentially, but they're like right up into the canopy. They're just descending down. Cool, man. Bloody cool. Alright, let's see if I can find some more cool shit. Now, real quickly, this is the only sort of thing that worries me. Not really worries me, but that I love my local bushland and everything, but it's one of those things I don't like coming across when I'm trekking around in the bush alone. That's pot plants. I don't like seeing plastic pot plants. Just, you know, and then black plastic, and it's pretty obvious what's going on here. You know, someone's trying to grow their weed out here, and yeah, I'm not a fan. And you know what? I really got to switch my brain on right now, because right underneath this pot plant is, fuck that shit, this very, 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 look at this unfriendly bastard. Look at him. Oh, yuck. Yeah, so that's stinging tree. And there's quite a bit of it here. And this one's kind of like growing under the, you know, under the canopy a bit. And it's, yeah, a bit close for comfort. I really have to open my eyes up around here and be very, there's more of it right there, just right there, like knee height. Anyway, I really don't want to touch that shit. No, thank you. It'll be a hard pass on that one. More of it. Look at this shit, it's everywhere. It's just growing everywhere. Oh, yuck, I didn't even see that. That was right above my head. All right, I'm gonna put the camera down and focus on what I'm doing now, because I do not want my body coming in contact with that shit. Alrighty, let's get out of here. All right, now we've got a bit of boulder hopping to do. Fucking bend up there. And once again, trying to stay away from that. Sort of crack. Into the little cave. This is pretty cool. Up out of my little cave there. And there you have it, eh? At the base of the pinnacle. If we come over a little bit, go to the top of it there. Very cool, very beautiful. Giant stinging tree right next to it. And unfortunately, yeah, lots of spray paint, initials, beer bottles laying around. Bit of a shame. I mean, hey, still a beautiful walk. I'm gonna try and go down this little path and see if I can't wrap around this and get out of here, because as beautiful as this is, there's just so much bloody stinging tree around here that I'm just, I'm uncomfortable. And the stinging trees appear to be dropping a lot of their leaves too, so I'm really not into the idea of having a stinging tree leaf fall on me, because I just don't want that for myself, you know? You know what I mean? I just don't want that for myself right now at this point in my life. So I'm gonna mosey on out of here, I reckon. A little bit, yeah, more spray paint. Shame. Shame. Anyway, keep rolling. Yeah, but look at that. These are all stinging tree leaves, you know? And when you're climbing on these rocks, you're trying to get handholds. That, you know? I don't know if they lose their needles or their pins or whatever the hell you call them. Once they've dropped, but I don't really want to test it. We'll find out. So anyway, I've been banging on a lot about stinging tree, so I think I might just give that one a rest now. Alright, okay, look at that. There's the cliff face. You know, the cliff face, and millions of years ago it all washed out. And somehow, just miraculously, this pinnacle was left. Everything washed out around it, and alright, that's cool. Anyway, excuse the crappy camera angles. Since I'm out here, I'm having such a great time. I meant that. I found once again, just found some cool stuff out here. I've got a lemon tree back down there growing, and that's really cool. It's just randomly growing there, citrus tree. So I got me a little bush citrus. It's introduced, it's not native. Still cool as. And I've been sick as well for like the last 4 days. I'm doing a lot better now. But you know, good opportunity to, we're gonna have some lemon and ginger. So I'm gonna grab me some, get my knife out, dig it out properly. But there you go. Let's get, yeah. That was sharp. Get some of this ginger out. Oh, where is he? Oh, hang on. Let's try and rip this other one out. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty gingery. Got my ginger. Just gonna chop the edge off him. Hey. I'll take the head, well not the head, but the base, the root, with me. There you go. And you know, it's not super gingery. It's native ginger, you know, it's not exceptional. It's not an exceptional taste and flavour, you know, but it does the job. You know, it's native. It's not cultivated, so it's not going to have the same amount of flavour and something just shut on my bag. But yeah, it's not going to have the same amount of flavour and whatnot as the introduced stuff, obviously, cultivated. But you know, it's cool, you know. Go for a little bushwalk, luck out, find a lemon tree, pick some ginger, and then I can go home and have a nice lemon and ginger drink. Now, I'm going to try and remember where the trail out of here is. I'm pretty sure it's back that way, but I mean, I could go that way and it takes a bit longer. Yeah, there's a pink tape down there, but I'm just gonna mack it up the hill here and try and get out of here a bit quicker. Just got other stuff to do. Finish making some furniture. Anyway, let's go do that. And there it is. Pinnacles. There's a cliff. Yeah. Very cool. So I just recorded absolutely none of that. That doesn't really matter. Just where I've put my little dowel joins. I've filled the gaps because I made the dowels a bit too thin. So I filled those gaps with some no more nails. A bit of sawdust as well. So those gaps are sealed off, and once it's all dried up, I'll sand it back, and yeah, a little shelf in the kitchen. There you go. It's just a little camphor laurel. Very easy to work. Also very easy to make mistakes on because it's so soft, but love the smell. Very cool bit of timber. Very cool. Yeah, see how that goes.